Welcome to another edition of Sci-Fi Journal presented by the Rhode Island Science Fiction Club. This show is for November 2012. The year is just flying by. My name is Marc Morisseau. Yay! Also on the show today are Calvin Watts III, Jay Kingston, and Mr. Snape himself, James Hinsey. Yay, James, why are you dressed up today?
Today is Harry Potter Day at the Escobar Farm Corn Maze in Portsmouth.
Sounds good.
So right after the shoot today, I'm heading to Portsmouth for the Harry Potter Day.
So are you going to, like, people get lost in the maze, you can magically get them out or something?
Yeah, I could help them get out. But there's going to be some members of the URI Quidditch team that are going to be there to show kids how to play Quidditch.
Right.
And there's going to be Mad Science. They're going to be there doing a potions class.
Yeah, they do all the after-school programs and stuff.
Yep, so they'll be there too at the Escobar.
Cool. All right. Okay, as always. What? I'm sorry?
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It'll be a lot of fun, yeah.
As always, we talk about the wonderful world of movies with Jay Kingston, talking about popcorn previews. Take it away, Jay.
Okay.
Thank you, Jay. Oh, I'm not done yet. Sorry.
No, you're not.
It's the end of the year, so what can I tell you?
Yeah. It's the end. The part that you're most familiar with. Anyway. Beautiful Creatures stars Alden Ehrenreich, Alice Englert, and Jeremy Irons. And it's about two star-crossed young teenage lovers who are in a small town down south. Now, the young man has been in this town his whole life, and he's dying to get out and see the world, and he just wants to escape small-town life. The girl has been transferred in from another town. She's had problems at 3 different schools that she's been at. And the problems are not ordinary problems. These are supernatural problems, shall we say.
Oh, all right.
And the two of them get together and sparks fly.
Literally.
And it's the thriller itself is not yet rated, and it's set to be released on February 13th of 2013. So let's take a look at that.
We all know the Duquesne history. In the last year, Lena Duquesne has been in 3 different schools in 3 different towns, and in every one of them schools they had accidents, even deaths.
Is that her?
I'm not afraid of you or your evil kind.
I like you.
You don't know anything about me. I don't know who I really am inside. I don't know what I'll be.
Our words, our language can't explain all that there is.
My powers will be claimed for either the light or the dark. I have 75 days left.
If she goes dark, will you shut her out too?
You think Lena's a good girl now, but it won't matter.
You want to be like a normal human? What do you think that is?
I don't believe that we have one fate and no choice. We make our own lives.
Okay, the very next film that we have is G.I. Joe Retaliation. Now, I believe we showed a clip of this before.
Isn't that the one that they bumped for?
Yes. They bumped it from last June, or this past June.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. We were supposed to see it over the summer.
Mm-hmm. Right. It stars DJ Katrona, Byung-Hun Lee.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Ray Park, Dwayne Johnson, otherwise known as The Rock, and Bruce Willis. And the United States is taken over by a imposter president, and who puts Cobra in charge of Homeland Security.
Great.
And so, all kinds of mayhem ensues. The Joes are wiped out, all except for a small band of them. And that's pretty much the whole plot right there.
Now, why did they bump it to begin with?
Because they had such bad reviews.
The official thing is that the summer season of 2012 was so crowded that they wanted to give it maximum exposure. But the unofficial and reality of it is that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been on a roll. Fast Five have made a ton of money, and a lot of it's been attributed to him. And it just so happens that the next WrestleMania, which he was a big part of this year, which he'll be a big part of next year, is right around that release date. So the WWE is going to be doing a lot of cross-promotion for
I
this
also
title.
understood that the film itself really needed to be revamped because people saw it, they saw the early release, and they were like, ugh. So
it's kind of like what was the first one. It's kind of like, ugh.
Right.
I mean,
the
it was
first one
okay.
made $300 million around the world, so.
But that's not really a whole lot if you think about it.
Right.
No, it's not a whole lot, but it made more than its money. So.
Yeah, it did.
Anyway, this film is not yet rated. The release date is March 29th, 2013.
Good.
So let's take a look at that.
You want to make a difference.
Make ready, let's go!
Risk your life for a better world. But some things you never see coming.
Security's early. You with me?
Today, the world's elite fighting force betrayed our nation. On my orders, the G.I. Joes were terminated with extreme prejudice.
They're all dead. We were set up right from the start. We're all that's left. Let's move. World ain't saving itself.
We have to assume that there's no one we can trust.
There is one man.
You all right?
Yeah. You all right?
My cholesterol's a little high.
Next, we've got something that I'm actually looking forward to, just because it's so bizarre. Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, all right. This looks very interesting. Yep.
Stars Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, the guy who played Hawkeye, right, in the Avengers.
Yep.
And the Bourne, was it the Last Bourne movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Gemma Arterton.
Yes.
And it's a classic children's story which has been taken, updated into modern times, and twisted.
Right.
And twisted to the point where Hansel and Gretel have were so affected by their earlier run-in with the witch in the candy house that they've decided to go out and rid the world of witches.
Right.
And, well, you'll see it in the clip for yourself how they do it. But it looks pretty cool, actually. And the film is not yet rated, of course, and the release date is January 11th, 2013. So let's take a look at this footage.
Me and my sister, we have a past. We almost died at the hands of a witch. But that past made us stronger. We'd gotten a taste of blood, witch blood. And we haven't stopped since.
My name is Gretel, and this is my brother Hansel.
I'm not going to have you telling me what to do.
How do you best kill a witch?
Cutting off her head tends to work.
Hate that one.
In the last 2 weeks, we have 5 children taken from us.
A witch does not come out in the open like that. I don't think we're hunting witches. There's something else going on here.
We have to find those kids.
Let's start with this. Shoot anything that moves.
I see you got my invitation.
I have my sister. Well, that's new.
Hell yeah!
Morning, sunshine.
You gotta be kidding me.
And when I saw it, it reminded me a little bit about of the NBC TV show Grimm, that where they take fairy tales and they put a different twist on them.
Yeah, I just got a kick out of the witch. All of a sudden, rips off the thing, and there's a minigun, and he sits there and says, "Well, this is different."
Yeah, cool
so that
stuff.
looks pretty cool. Next, we have Rise of the Guardians. Now, this is an animated film starring the voice talents of Chris Pine of Star Trek fame, Alec Baldwin, Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
Hugh Jackman plays the Easter Bunny.
Right.
And it tells the story of the legendary characters Santa Claus, Jack Frost, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, and the Sandman, who secretly served mankind by protecting the children from the world's evils.
Yeah. My daughter Madison and I saw this clip the other day. We went, "That is so cool!" We have to go see this movie.
It really looks awesome. Yeah. It looks like a lot of fun. It's a family film, and it's in theaters as we're being broadcast.
In November.
In November.
Good.
I believe the official date is the 21st of November, but while you're watching this broadcast, it'll probably be either just ready to come out or already out.
Sounds good.
So let's take a look at that footage.
I've been around for a long time.
My name is Jack Frost.
I love being on my own. No rules, no responsibility. It's as good as it sounds.
Hello, mate. Been a long time. Blizzard of 68, I believe. Easter Sunday, wasn't it?
You're not still mad about that, are you?
Yes, but this is about something else. Fellas?
Hey! There he is. Jack Frost!
Santa. Wow.
I hope the Yetis treated you well.
Yeah, I love being shoved in a sack and tossed through a magic portal.
Oh, good. That was my idea.
The Big Four, all together. Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy, Sandman, and the Easter Kangaroo.
The what? I'm a bunny.
It is our job to protect the children of the world. Now we face a threat greater than ever before.
What an adorable dream. What's more powerful? It's fear.
We need your help.
Why me?
You have something very special inside.
And we can't do it without you. Let's go! Sandy? Sandy? Wake up!
You can't kill fear, Jack. I'm not afraid of you.
We stand together.
You take the ones on the left, I'll take the ones on the right?
Wings up and take no prisoners!
Come on! Here we go!
Am I on the naughty list?
Naughty list? You hold the record.
And last but not least, we have another animated film. This one is called The Croods, Croods, and it stars the voice talents of Mark's favorite all-time actor, Nicolas Cage.
I knew you were going to say that. All right.
Ryan Reynolds
of
Green Lantern fame, and Emma Stone. It tells the story of the very first family ever and their amazing adventures when they are forced to go explore the world after their cave home is destroyed.
Okay.
It's a family film, and the release date is March 22nd, 2013.
All right.
Let's see that footage.
Tonight we'll hear the story of Crispy Bear. A long time ago, this little bear was alive because she listened to her father, so she was happy. But Crispy had one terrible problem. She was filled with curiosity. Yes, and one day she saw something new and died.
Just like that?
Yes.
Same ending as every day.
I get it, Dad. I will never do anything new or different.
Good man, Thunk.
My family has always survived by living by my dad's one rule. Never leave the cave. We never had the chance to explore the outside world. But what we didn't know was that our world was about to change.
Eve, come down! Get to the cave! Go! Look out!
You really need to see this. It's so beautiful.
DreamWorks The Croods.
And that is it for Popcorn Previews
All right,
for this
good.
month of November.
Thank you. All right, now we move on to the wonderful world of gaming and DVDs and all that other cool stuff with a segment we like to call Game Over with Calvin Watts. Go, Calvin.
man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Well, as we are into November, the holiday season
has begun.
Is upon us.
And nobody's bought a Wii U. Okay.
Well, funny you should mention that, but I have some news for that, and that'll be upcoming. But
okay.
We'll start off first with our home video release things. And if you were looking for early Christmas presents, there is a lot of stuff that you can get right this second.
Really?
Out on Blu-ray and DVD and all this other stuff. The revamped, redone original version of E.T. the Extraterrestrial is out now as we speak.
Good. So when they remastered it, they didn't like.
Yes, it's the original version. There's no guns or walkie-talkies and stuff. The shotguns are back.
The real stuff. All right.
So, but that's out now. Prometheus, the prequel to Alien, or the pseudo-prequel Alien.
I was so disappointed in that movie.
Really? Oh, but now all the answers will be revealed. So It's said that they're going to take all the footage that they left out and explained on the internet. They're going to put it in the film so that there's
explanation. So we might kind of sort of like it, right?
Because the DVD that's out now doesn't have anything. It's just the movie itself.
You need to buy the spiffy all feature edition that has all this stuff, and more of these releases are doing just that.
Okay.
More ways to take your money away from you.
Yep.
Yeah. So there were bits and pieces about Prometheus that I liked. I liked that it answered some questions about the original Alien movie. But overall, like at the end, it was like, what a train wreck. I wasn't happy with it.
Well, then you'll have to wait for the sequel.
I'll have to wait for the sequel.
If it comes out.
If you want to see all the answers.
I'll have to rent, not buy.
What's that sucking sound? Hang on to your wallet.
It's my wallet, yeah.
Also, John Cusack in The Raven is out as we speak.
Yep.
And that train wreck that they call Dark Shadows is also available.
Yeah.
Oh, now wait a minute. Did you see Dark Shadows?
You like Dark Shadows?
No.
No.
Wait.
Don't call it a train wreck.
You like the movie?
I liked the movie.
Yeah, he liked it. I didn't see it, so I can't say.
And I'm old enough to have watched the original series in its first run.
You know, I'm good for you, but unfortunately for you and for the people that produced the movie, not many other people saw it, so it's a train wreck.
It's not a train wreck just because people didn't see it. It just means that it didn't get the right press.
Well, okay, so you liked it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that. I haven't seen it. I'm not sure if I will or not. From what I've seen from the previews, I'm not interested. So,
it's Johnny Depp. So, you know,
it was a good film.
It was good. You liked it.
It was a lot of fun.
Good for you.
Good.
Anyways.
So you can buy the super duper deluxe.
Yes, you can have your money
with the
taken away.
I'm not going to do any super duper version of the thing, but I like the film. And
Does it come with extra long fingernails in the package or anything like that?
What?
Johnny Depp, when he did Barbara Collins, he had these extra long fingernails put on there. And after a while, he lamented about how he actually missed having these extra long fingernails to work with, so he could, pick up olives or something, But.
Our releases coming out for November include The Amazing Spider-Man on the 6th of November.
Which I never saw, so I can rent that, okay?
Brave, which did okay at the box office, but an excellent movie. That comes out on the 13th.
Good movie.
Paranorman and Men in Black 3 come out on the 27th.
That was quick.
And February. December 4th will bring us the Star Trek Next Generation Season 2 on Blu-ray, which is the remastered whole thing.
Right.
And The Dark Knight Rises, so that's going to be a big day for
Do you know
sci-fi
which
fans.
episodes for Next Gen they're going to release?
Season 2.
The whole season.
The whole season. They're doing seasons.
All right.
So, also as we went to press, Netflix, I guess they were being sued by some Civil Liberties Act, something to do with, because a lot of stuff on their streaming service, they don't have subtitled. And so they've come into an agreement so that they're going to have, I think it's by 2015, all of the movies and TV shows that they have on there will be subtitled. So you'll be able to access that as an option, which I think is a really good...
Oh, for every single movie?
For everything.
Oh, that's neat.
Right, yeah. It's been very difficult to watch some of those things, like at night when my wife is sleeping.
Right.
Because I can't turn on any subtitles.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then for anime...
So even English subtitles are okay.
Right. So the only things that do have subtitles were any of the foreign language films that weren't dubbed.
Yep.
But were subtitled.
Talking about subtitles, I watched Battle Royale the other day.
No, you did?
From 2000. Oh, what a crazy movie.
I have
that's
that.
Like
I bought it.
Pre-Hunger Games Gone Wild. It's like nuts. Yeah. But it was in Japanese with English subtitles. So.
Looking forward to watching that at some point, maybe during vacation. All right, on to video gaming, and you guys know how much I'm into retro gaming, and so there's going to be a title coming out, which I will be all over when it releases this month. Midway Arcade Origins.
Oh, wow.
Which will be at a discounted price. There's going to be about 30 of Midway's best arcade hits from the 80s and 90s on there.
All the younger kids are going Midway. Whoa, wow.
Well, go look it up if you have a computer. Go find Wikipedia or something. Because, I mean, this stuff, when we were growing up, this was like top-of-the-line stuff. Games that will be on there
include... We're talking about 8-bit goodness.
Games that will be on there include legendary games such as Defender, Robotron 2084.
Those games were very hard to play. Yes. They really were.
Sinistar. Gauntlet, one of the first four-player games.
Was Dig Dug one of theirs, too?
No.
No, that wasn't.
That was Namco.
How about the Wizard of War?
Wizard of War is on the disc, and I'm really looking forward to playing that. I
used to love playing that every time, except for when Death showed up.
Yep.
That's one I never played. I want to play with that.
Spy Hunter.
Yep, that's a good one.
And one I'm really looking forward to playing is APB, which was like a late 80s title where you were like the cop and you had to go around.
Pull a guy over.
You had to pull a guy, So that'll be out towards the end of the month. Really looking forward to that.
On what platform?
For all you 20-year-olds out there, I remember playing Wizard of War when it was at Aladdin's Castle.
That's right.
Aladdin's Castle.
Game.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Now you're dating yourself, but so are we.
I said, for all you 20-year-olds out there.
Let's see. Moving on. The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Which hopefully we'll have news later on. But the arcade, the Xbox Live Arcade, the PlayStation Arcade, they've been having the different episodes that you could get for a couple hours here and there, has been so well received and so well done that the final episode will be released before the end of the year, and they're going to take a compilation of all of those episodes and put them on disc. So I am looking forward to having all that. Plus, there'll be your standard extras and stuff on there.
Yeah, so as we tape in November, The Walking Dead Season 3 is about maybe 4 episodes into it. We can't talk about it, because as we tape, it hasn't even aired yet.
So,
tomorrow. Yeah, it airs tomorrow as we tape. But I'll have stuff for that next month. We can talk.
So
we can talk about it next month.
Right. Moving on, Halo 4 is probably the most anticipated Xbox 360 title for the holidays. As we are taping now, coming into next week, the premiere trailer with actual gameplay footage, is supposed to talk about the story and whatnot, will premiere and then will be on YouTube afterwards. So we will have this on the episode coming up. But what is unique about this trailer is that David Fincher himself, director of Fight Club, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Alien 3, 7, he is producing this said trailer.
Nice.
So I have really high hopes for it. I will have seen it. I'm going to assume that it's good. So, but you can be the judge of that. Here is that clip. So, what do you think?
Looks awesome. Of course, this is coming from a guy who still hasn't finished Halo 1, so there you
go. Okay, moving on. A lot of people have been talking about the games that they want for Christmas, so I decided to do an informal poll. So I was asking the students on my bus, specifically the kids at Riverside Middle School. So hello, Bus 11 Riverside Middle School.
Go Riverside.
There's your shout out.
Hey.
And a lot of them are really interested in playing the new Pokemon Black and White games that are out.
Oh, nice. All right.
And the consensus is Halo 4 is going to be pretty cool, Assassin's Creed 3, and a lot of people want to play the new Black Ops.
Right.
So we'll have more news on that in next month, and hopefully review it too. So looking forward to that.
Good.
And maybe it'll finally have a real Pokemon game for the Wii U console, which will be coming out.
Yeah, if they're smart, they'll pull out all the classics and go with those.
As we had talked about last month, it launches on the 18th.
Yep.
Pre-orders are gone. Any early pre-order stuff, if you haven't done so by now, you can forget it.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to be a very hard system to get come Christmas time.
Right.
But it's going to launch with 23 titles, which is actually pretty good.
It is good.
And some of the titles it'll be launching with include Call of Duty Black Ops 2, the next Skylanders, which has done really, really well for Activision, called Skylanders Giants, Wipeout 3, based off the TV show, a very unique looking title called Zombie U, was specifically for the Wii, Assassin's Creed, Darksiders 2, a lot of third-party titles and a lot of third-party producers are initially supporting this thing at launch, so hopefully it'll have that push. I'm still very skeptical, though, and I'm still very much on the fence. Leslie and I are discussing whether or not we're going to get a thing, and I don't think we're going to.
For now.
I think we're going to wait at least until the new Pikmin game comes out, which is sometime next year, but sometime in that launch window. But more news on the Wii as it comes.
Nice.
And that's all I got.
All right, sounds good. All right. Now let's move on to the wonderful world of television and something we like to call Toob News. Intro. All right, here we go. Toob News for November. NBC has renewed Revolution.
They have already?
They did.
For next year?
Yeah, well, they've given it the green light for a full season. They originally was only supposed to be like 6 episodes or whatever, but they've renewed it for a full season. It's also taken Bryan Singer's Mockingbird Lane out of commission. That was supposed to be the remake of The Munsters, and they looked at it and they went, PU, we don't want to do anything like this. So as we taped, it's already aired, but it's going to be premiering as a TV movie October 26th, right before Grimm. So you'll be able to see Mockingbird Lane. And what they're going to do is they're going to show this Mockingbird Lane pilot. If people generate enough interest, they'll move forward with a regular series. And if not, that's all you'll see about Mockingbird Lane. They got to recoup their loss because they spent like $10 million to make this thing.
Yeah, I remember the days when they used to do these TV movies, made-for-TV movies, all the time.
Right.
And since the advent of cable and other movie channels, they've stopped doing that.
Yep.
But I think this could be a great way to, if they had shown maybe the original, not the original, but the remake of Battlestar Galactica, BSG, shown that on network TV.
Yep.
There could have been they could have had the whole new series on network TV too,
right?
Instead of just on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
Or it could have been canceled after 3 episodes, and you never would have gotten the series.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Because there's a change you take when you go with the big networks. Can we say Fox canceling every sci-fi show?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and networks dictate a lot of crap
they
that
do.
Producers can't stand.
Yep, and they have no idea what they're doing. But anyway, so full season of Revolution. And Mockingbird Lane premiered on October 26th. The CW's Arrow got good reviews for its first episode. The debut drew in 4 million viewers and a 1.3 rating in the 18 to 49 age demographic, which the network hasn't seen since the premiere of Vampire Diaries in 2009. So Arrow got good reviews. Deathstroke is got a recurring role, that character in that particular show.
Interesting.
Should be good. Amanda Tapping gets a recurring role on Supernatural, if you like Amanda Tapping and you like Supernatural. The former Stargate SG-1 and Sanctuary star will have a recurring role in the upcoming 8th season. Tapping will play Naomi, a member of a cool and mysterious group of angels that we've never seen before. The character is described as a no-nonsense bureaucrat, similar to Matt Damon in The Good Shepherd, where he played a by-the-book CIA operative. She wears a business suit and has her hair pulled back. I can't do hair because I don't have any. However, Naomi is is less kept together than she appears to be. Tapping will make her debut on the show in the 7th episode of the season. So if you're a Supernatural fan, I think Adam's a Supernatural fan, got something to look forward to. Richard E. Grant and Tom Ward are joining the Doctor Who Christmas special on December 25th.
Cool.
All right. Richard E. Grant voiced the Doctor in the animated adventure Scream of the Shalka, after briefly appearing as the Time Lord in The Curse of Fatal Death, a light-hearted comic relief special that was written by producer Steve Moffat. And Tom Ward is perhaps best known for his role of Harry in Silent Witness. The special will also introduce the Doctor's new companion, played by Jenna Louise Coleman. What a cutie patootie that girl is. I'm looking forward.
Yeah.
She's got if she's anything like her premiere in the very first episode, where it was a different character, although she might not be a different character, we don't know. Feisty little thing, so that should be a lot of fun to see that character. And then finally, we talked about this before, but it's November, so I'm bringing it up again. The Science Channel is airing a Firefly reunion to celebrate its 10th anniversary. The Science Channel's Brown Coats Unite special airs November 11th at 10 p.m. The 1-hour program was taped this summer in a hotel in San Diego when the cast was on hand for the San Diego Comic-Con. The roundtable special, like the SDCC panel, is moderated by Entertainment Weekly's Jeff Jensen. So if you're a big Brown Coats Firefly fan, if you like fly. The special for all you Brown Coats and Firefly fans, you can watch that on November 11th. People are going, why are you spitting on the screen? What the hell is your problem? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And the New England Brown Coats are having a shindig that day to watch the show.
Yep. Brown Coats, if you live in New England and you like Firefly, look up the New England Brown Coats. They have monthly or bi-monthly meetings.
Monthly shindigs. There's a holiday shindig coming up in December.
Yep.
It's going to be a buffet in Walpole. I can't remember the name of the place, but the British Brew Company, I believe it is.
Yep.
Yes, British Brew Company.
Sounds like fun. All right. And that's all I have this month for TV news. Let's move on to the wonderful world of anime with Anime Daisuki. Take it away, James.
Lumos.
Bring. What? Oh, I did the special effects. All right, do it again.
Lumos.
Oh, I'm so sad. Go ahead.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I have some real anime news here for you. Real anime news, yes.
What, as opposed to fake anime?
Well, that's because I do a lot of Harry Potter stuff too. But
yeah, we know.
Do you remember a Science Ninja Team Gatchaman? Also known as Battle of the Planets or G-Force?
I do. I like that show.
Well,
who was the little kid that spoke like a duck or something?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly. But they tried to do an animated, CG animated version from the company in Hong Kong that did the...
It's brain fart time, folks.
All together now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I can cut this out. Anyway.
Okay.
No, you can't.
You can, but we won't let you.
Yeah, Atom Boy or
Atom Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otamu.
Okay.
Anyway.
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy. See, I don't know him as Astro Boy.
Atom Boy.
Yes, it's Otamu. Otamu.
Now,
in Japan.
If you go back to episodes 10 years ago, we were a lot sharper than this. Okay, go ahead.
I know. It's the Alzheimer's.
I'm going to be drawing out your...
Where's the pencil when you need it?
What's the spell for lobotomy? Go ahead.
All right, this is so much fun.
Should we start this segment over again?
No, we're having a good time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can. So, the same company that tried to make Astro Boy, which was a pretty good film.
All right.
They tried to do a Gatchaman film, but they didn't get enough funding to do it, to go through with it. So, what they've done, though, in Japan, is they're producing a live-action version of Gatchaman. They have it all cast out.
Interesting.
One of the actors that plays one of the characters was in the live-action Yamato movie. And the special effects is also being done by Takashi Yamazaki, who also worked on the space battleship Yamato, and an older film called Returner, if anyone's seen that. And that's going to be coming out, let's see, well, I don't have a date yet, but it looks really great. I think the live-action version of Gatchaman will be really popular. I mean, the show's been so popular since 1972.
Right.
And it's been reruns forever. And they did another series and another animated movie after that. And then in the U.S., Battle of the Planets and G-Force.
Right.
G-Force was like a revamped version, and they took out 7's Arc 7 and put in back all the original stuff that got cut out.
Mm.
So it was like a better version, which I think you can get both now on DVD.
Probably.
All right, next, Discotheque Media is coming out with Cutie Honey, which was another old anime. It was kind of like a girl.
No relation to Honey Boo Boo.
No. But Cutie Honey she was kind of like a witch, but she was supposed to be like a robot or something that could change her appearance and turn into like a superhero. And that's she was another one of Go Nagai's creations. Go Nagai did a lot of robot animated series and stuff. Also, Shout Factory is coming out with an abridged version of the animated series Guy King. I know.
Nice.
Yeah. Calvin's a fan of Guy King.
Yep.
But instead of, I don't know why they're not doing a full version of the Guy King series, but they're doing it, it's called Guy King The Collection. So it's a 2 DVD set with an abridged versions of several of the episodes. So that'll be coming out in January. Then we have another one from Toei. Let's see. Oh, they began streaming the Guy King series, one of the newer ones, the 2005 series, on Hulu. So if you want to check Guy King on Hulu.
Is it Hulu or Hulu Plus? Just the regular
It just
one?
says Hulu, but
Nice.
I mean, it could be, I don't know, it could be under the Hulu Plus. Let's see. Warner Brothers and Legendary Pictures are producing the live-action Godzilla film, the U.S. version of Godzilla film, a new Godzilla film. And they've got a new scriptwriter, Drew Pearce, who just worked on Iron Man 3 script and worked on the Sherlock Holmes 3 script, so there's another Sherlock Holmes coming. He's been tasked to rewrite the script for Godzilla.
Is it going to be like the original Everyone Loves Godzilla?
Yes.
Or not the U.S. Godzilla?
Not that Devlin Emmerich crap. But it'll be...
See, I like that movie.
What?
Well, okay, so...
I didn't like it as a Godzilla movie, but I liked it as a monster movie.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
And so it was not Godzilla.
Yeah, but then I watched it, it's like, nah, this really ain't Godzilla, but it was a good movie.
Right. But this new Godzilla is being directed by the same guy who did Monsters, that independent film with these two people traveling through South America.
Yep.
Gareth Edwards he's the director.
What a movie that was.
And the film is slated for May 16th of 2014 release.
Oh,
so
crap.
2014. So it's going to be a ways away for the new Godzilla
still
film.
alive.
That's true. We'll still be alive. Yeah, nobody talks anymore about all that stuff. The Mayan
Because it's going to sneak up on you.
All that other stuff. Yeah. It's only a month away, but
no
big deal.
And then to continue with my segment, on Harry Potter news.
Oh, okay.
I am now the state representative for the IQA for Rhode Island.
Congratulations.
And so I'll
is
be
that
promoting...
Is that something worth saying congratulations?
Yes, thank
congratulations.
You very much. So I'll be promoting Quidditch and
Right.
helping colleges and high schools start forming Quidditch teams.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll have very soon a Quidditch league in Rhode Island. I'm going to call it Quidditch Rhode Island League, which will be pronounced Quirrell, which was one of the characters from Harry Potter. Q-R-I-L. Q-R-I-L. Quirrell.
Yep.
So, and you
can have a squirrel as the mascot.
Fine, yay. thank you for your input.
You're welcome.
But with the Northeast Regional Tournament happening this month in November in Newport, Rhode Island, November 17th and 18th, come down to Fort Adams State Park. We'll have lots of fun.
As in last month, it's Quidditch in a fort.
In a fort.
Fun for the whole family.
Wear a cup.
So I'll be there as part of the meet and greet crew. And if you have any questions or anything about Quidditch, you can just point everybody to Snape and say, go ask Snape.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
How do they determine which broomsticks they use?
They have official tournament brooms from Alavan's, which is an online shop for Harry Potter.
So they've got the market cornered on Quidditch brooms?
For the official IQA broom.
Really? Interesting.
For the tournaments.
Okay.
All right?
So it's like an official baseball bat or something. This is the broomstick instead.
Exactly.
All right.
Otherwise, though, you can use anything from a Swiffer to...
A Swiffer?
Yeah. I've seen people use Swiffers. You know, get a cheap shot broom.
Write that shot all the way to the championship.
Here comes the mop.
They even make up their own out of PVC pipe and cap the two ends.
Yeah. I scored.
Actually,
look at that shine.
That would work. That would work because PVC would be a lot lighter, I would think.
It depends.
Less chance of injury. Or injury.
You can always pad it. I've seen them take PVC pipe and then they take the foam from one of those pool tubes, those water tubes.
Oh,
things.
All right. Yep.
Cut one of those and stick it. The noodles, yeah. Pool noodles. They cut a bit of that off and stick it onto the end, and it looks.
That's so funny.
You know, like a very sleek-looking broom kind of thing. So it works. It works for practices and stuff, but for tournament games, they tend to want to have everyone use the same equipment.
Right.
So, and then there'll probably be about 5 or 6 pitches set up around the park because there's soccer fields there too we're going to use, and things like that. There'll be all kinds of things for the tournament. And let's see. So I'm just so happy and glad they brought the tournament to me this year instead of me having to go to one.
The best thing about this, James, is that you actually get science fiction and fantasy fans getting off their ass and getting some exercise.
Yes.
That's the best part right there.
You know, they do. They can get up and participate and have fun. There's also athletes who like, hey, let's check out this new sport and enjoy the game, and they've never read a Harry Potter book.
Interesting.
So, you know, there's some of them too. That
just next because Olympic sport, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Quidditch.
And, you know, so it's going to be a ton of fun.
How long is it going to take before somebody gets one of those little remote control helicopters and turns that into the golden snitch?
That's been tried.
They actually try to.
It's very hard to control that, especially with
isn't that the point,
range that it has to go.
Right.
No, what they do have is a person who can provide the personality and that mischievousness that like a snitch, and it's called a snitch runner.
Yeah,
and he's dressed in yellow, has the sock with the ball in it hanging from his shorts.
Yep.
And you have to pull that to catch the snitch. So it works great because then he can do whatever he needs to do to
I don't
try.
want to be the snitch.
So
wait a minute. Hold on.
Jokes.
So if they grab this sock, does that mean that team wins?
They have to pull it off. They have to snatch it off. So it's like tag, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that ends the game, and doesn't necessarily mean they win. It only gives them 30 points in Muggle Quidditch.
Right.
Muggle
Quidditch. Muggle Quidditch.
Right, and that's what they originally called it, Muggle Quidditch, because it's really a Muggle version.
You'll have to bring in a copy of the rule book when it finally gets put together.
Well, they have Rule Book 6 is available now on the IQA website as a PDF.
To ask. All right.
But the nice printed hard softbound
when are you
version.
going to learn?
I know.
Yeah, I'm taking this seriously in a way, but I know that, you know, running around on a broomstick
but it's a lot of fun, though.
Is silly and looks fun. It looks strange, but it's fun.
Well, you know what? A lot of people must agree that it looks fun because there are a lot of people doing it.
College kids are signing up
There's
all over
like
the place.
1,000 teams out there.
People can joke all they want, but you know the fact of the matter is people are doing it.
Yep.
Yeah. And I even got a shirt here for Team USA that I bought to help support the team going to the UK last summer for the games right before the Olympics.
You want to do a close-up on it later?
Yep,
we'll
do that.
All right.
And I've got on the back side my name and number.
Hey.
And then...
555-5555.
All right. So
that's it for me. Yeah.
Awesome. Good. All right. And now it's time for Toys, Props, and Other. Where we talk about... And now it's time for Toys, Props, and Other.
Garbage.
And now it's time for Toys, Props, and Other.
Excrement.
And now it's time for Toys, Props, and Other.
What do you want from me?
Stuff.
Oh, okay.
And now it's time for Toys, Props, and Other.
Crap.
Stuff.
Oh, you weakling. When we talk about the wonderful world of collectibles. Go ahead. What's up first? All right. That's Star Trek Next Generation Klingon DVD VCR game, which is really, really old, like back from the 90s. And our audience member, Charles, brought that to show on the show today, which is really cool. It's the interactive VCR board game for Star Trek The Next Generation. And next to that, boys and girls, whoever wants to chime in.
That's a DVD for Babylon 5, The Lost Tales. There were 2 episodes that they had made that afterwards, after the show was finished, and they put it out on DVD. I don't think it ever made it to air. But there's a couple more Babylon 5 episodes that everyone should have to go with their collection.
Next to that is the game Dishonored, which had garnered many Best of Show awards at the last E3. It just came out, available on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Set in a dystopian steampunk type era. It looks really cool. I am getting ready to play it, and by all accounts, it is an excellent game.
All right, and then we have Cabin in the Woods, which is a movie that came out over the summer, I believe.
Last spring.
Yeah, it came out over the that's what I said, last spring. good movie, got a lot of good reviews. Pretty
Directed
decent.
by Joss Whedon.
Yep, nice stuff. And next to that is Lady Death Statue.
Yeah, the Lady Death statue we found in a little shop in South Jersey.
Now, which comic book company does Lady Death?
It used to be Chaos Comics. I
Right.
don't know if they still are doing
I want to say
like.
Top Cow, but I'm not sure.
I don't know who's doing like the stuff now.
You know who
I know that there's a comeback.
Yeah, if you know who produces Lady Death, if you're watching this show, write to us, let us know. Go.
Okay, so here's my Team USA Quidditch jersey. I bought this back in June to help support the Quidditch team that was going to the UK for the summer games. And on the back, I got customized with my nickname and my number. So it feels great. It's a great material for wicking sweat and stuff. Very light and airy.
Ew.
And looks great. The company Quick was made by 2 Emerson graduates who make this material and other kinds of jerseys. And they made the Australia, UK, France, and the USA jerseys for the summer games.
And last but certainly not least is the Ultimate Collector's Edition of Nightwing. DC a few years back started putting out like Ultimate Collector action figures, and I finally found a Nightwing I've been looking at for years that I actually like the sculpt on. As you can see, has all of his accessories and different masks and different stuff on it, and it's really just pretty cool. So, and
Luftnachten.
All right, that's going to be it for this edition of Sci-Fi Journal for November 2012. Let's see, if you want to get in touch with us, our website is www.risfc.org. You can check our end credits to find out Facebook information and how to get in touch with us and YouTube and all that. I need to do a shout-out. Hi to Mark at Rhode Island Hospital. I was asked to mention Mark. Any other shout-outs before we go? Anybody have any mentions?
Yeah, maybe the East Hampton Cable, East Hampton Community Television, and Cambridge Public Schools downloaded our show from Peg Media.
Hello, Cambridge. Okay, all right, that's going to be it for this month. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in December.